Elder David Gates came in and the people requested to have school here. So the following year, 1997, people started to build the school, and the people in the community named it as DIIC, Davis Indian Industrial College.
The education of the Davis Indians actually goes back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and later through the work of Elder O.E. Davis when he came to the Davis Indians. And through the years, many different people kept the schools going in the western side of Guyana, there in this region where Davis Indian Industrial College is now currently located. And DIIC now serves as a full boarding, post-secondary vocational training school operated by volunteers as a joint venture between GAMAS, the Guyana Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and the Parima Village. Well, DIIC has a lot of advantages, and that can be seen right off. There's about 120 acres of property there with a number of fields that have been used for farming in the past. There are a number of large buildings on campus already. They need repair, they need maintenance, but there's an existing infrastructure already. Students have already graduated from that program for many years now. They've been working in various industries and benefiting their communities. So a lot of good things have been going on at DIIC in the past. I have a motto for my time here on this campus, and it is from campground to campus. And we really need to move this school from just camping out here in the mountains of Parima, Guyana, to an actual college campus where students can come to get a real world education, who can leave here and make a difference in their world. They know their education made a difference, it mattered, and they can use their religious training, their spiritual training, and be competent in that training. They can use their life skills training and be competent in that to move forward into life and know that they didn't get gypped when they were in school. The students at DIIC can expect to graduate with a pretty decent education actually for the area where they're living in. DIIC benefits its students by providing an education in technological skills and of course a religious education where they can actually use those skills that they have learned and be able to benefit their communities and serve their communities. In the school, we need to be able to teach students the equipment and technology that they're going to see in the real world as soon as they leave the village. Starting with this next year's program at the college, we hope to improve the program by providing opportunities for students to learn different things they haven't been exposed to in the past. Home ec or cooking, sewing, or carpentry, cabinet making, computer technology, or driver's education, those types of skills. Because there are a lot of needs at this school and there's a lot of work to be done, and it's going to take finances to do that work. When my wife and I decided to come to Parima and to take on the work of the Davis Indian Industrial College, we had no money or finances to put into the project ourselves. We prayed about it and we told the Lord, you realize that we don't have any personal investment to put into this school. But if this is what you want us to do and what you're calling us to, we pray that you will provide the necessary means for us to move forward. Hudson Taylor once said that God's work done in God's way will never lack God's means. And we believe that as we move forward, God will provide for His work. This is an aviation-dependent project. Aviation is critical. There's no land transportation, no way that you can get there by road or no way that you can get there by boat. The nearest road, if you want to call it that, is a jungle track, but it ends about 100 miles from the campus. Everything that we bring in or everything that we need that we can't actually grow there has to be brought in from Georgetown. Right now, Aviation is even more important to us because we don't have an aircraft that is dedicated to the work of the college. We're specifically looking for a Cessna 182P model. We do have a pilot, mechanic, Todd Anderson, who is willing to volunteer with his family to come down and work at the school, but we need an aircraft for him to fly. There's really no way to underemphasize the importance of aircraft and aviation to the program at DIIC. There really is no other way to get the goods and equipment, the supplies that we need without using an aircraft. Right now, our needs at the college are very basic and simple: water, shelter, food. If we illustrate those more specifically, a potable water supply, housing for students and staff on campus. The farm fields are overgrown right now. We need food for the students, and the ability to develop those farm fields is going to be crucial for the success of the school. Other needs include communication and electricity. Right now the campus is powered by a solar system, but it doesn't give us as much power as we need to be able to run the tools and equipment that we want to use in the training of the students. And additionally, these students, when they leave the college and they get out to Georgetown and they see vehicles for the first time maybe, how do they handle them? What do they do? We'd like to teach driver's ed and what we might call powder puff mechanics. Additionally, transportation infrastructures like the aircraft, which is so very important to the work of DIIC. We need people here at DIIC who have those trade skills and knowledge, but so much more than that. We need people here who love Jesus Christ and want to serve Him and want to share Him with the students and teach the students how to share Him with other people. The spiritual aspect of our volunteers is the most important part. It's the most important characteristic or element that we're looking for in volunteers who come to work with us at the school. You know, oftentimes God equips those He calls. What we need here are people committed to seeing Christ's work go forward. So don't be afraid if you don't have a specific skill in a specific area. Come with an open mind and understand that we're all growing here, and you're going to be challenged spiritually. And I want you to know that every bit of our character is challenged and grows at DIIC.
You know, this DIIC has helped a lot of young people at Purima especially. Here you find a lot of young people, because of this institution, they are in church. They come to church and they participate in church. And I know in the future it will help more young people. There are things that I want to mention, that we want this school, this DIIC, to continue to be a stable school so that others can come to study. That is what we needed here. So we need people to help to support this school from outside too.